this guy goes, anyone who associates themselves with a human piece of shit is a human piece of shit. And anyone who's associated themselves with any human piece of shit who supports that human piece of shit is also a fucking human piece of shit.
Wow.
That simple. Look, I want to come out and say straight up on the record, I did not hack his account and I did not write this. Alright, we're back. It's Friday, July the 9th, 2021. It's been a long fucking day. What up, Kick-It?
What up, son? Not much, just here.
Cool. Let's get right into it, man. I don't want to fuck around too much. We got a lot of shit to talk about, and I don't want to get into bullshit. Let's start with the comments. You know what it is. I'm going to start off with motherfucking Brandon Ellis came back. He says, what up, my dudes, on tonight? We just got on to see what's going on, you guys. Good night, a fat blunt, and a cold beer. Keep up the good words. Cheers. Put one in the air. And he put a second comment right after that. He put hashtag make the Batfleck movie. Cheers, bro. We're with you, man. We want the Batfleck movie, you know.
Cheers.
Brandon,
he deserves
Ellis.
one.
Yeah, Brandon Ellis. And then Bill Degeddon Armanzi. He put, I'm glad to be shouted out on your channel. I would have liked you guys to go over my comment completely, but I'm grateful nonetheless. This guy wrote a long fucking paragraph. Bro, we appreciate you, we really do, man, but we're drunk and high and shit. And I'm trying to also work the computer.
We can barely read, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, we're in this stage of fucking life.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys. If you want to write a whole book, we'll fucking try to read. We'll attempt to read it, you know.
I mean, we read it. We just, it's hard to read while we're drunk and high.
Yeah, so I just encourage y'all to just try to keep it simple. Either way, Bill Degeddon, man, you rock. You fucking rock,
yeah.
Bro. If you want to keep writing books, you keep writing books, bro. Cheers.
Cheers.
Then we got Gomer Cow 79. You know what it is? And he put what up, my dudes? Hell yeah, drink and smoke with you guys and Robo as well. I'm doing my landscaping thing and listening to y'all. So
nice.
Maybe this white redneck background and y'all's Latino background activated together, and this shit will grow. I'm like, yeah, man. I've always thought of myself as a brown redneck. Like, I'm a Mexican redneck. You know.
Yeah.
We're those guys in our hometown that they're all like, don't go over there with those guys.
We're outside with beers.
Yeah.
Don't go with that guy. Don't talk to that guy.
Yeah. Let's go 2 blocks down around that corner to our house. It's a 15-minute detour, but it'll be worth it. So as long as those guys don't yell obscenities at us, that's us, man. Those Hollywood is nothing but pedophiles, and Rogan is just as guilty as his friend is, because he's friends with Harvey Weinstein. You're right. Seth Rogen just hasn't gotten caught. He probably is a pervert and drinks babies' bloods. But anyways, as always, fuck Kathleen Kennedy trying to kill Harrison Ford now. Puff, cheers and give. Robo, Gomer Kyle, you know what it is.
Cheers, man.
Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, I already been drinking, you know. Oh, he also posted
early.
Gomer Kyle, he posted on a separate comment on a separate account. He says, "This is my second account. Check the held comments. I can't see some of my comments that I put. I can't even see Joseph's comments. It says 9 comments, but it's only showing 4. When I commented, it said 7, but I only see 4. I don't see Robo's comment either. I'm sure his is hidden. Y'all try as you may. I'm sharing y'all's on Facebook." And hate, it's gotta get some traction for you guys. Yeah, bro, we appreciate you linking us on Facebook.
Thanks,
but
man.
I think you better be careful, dude, because you might get blocked on Facebook for posting fake news. We're gonna be considered fake news, and then you're gonna get in trouble and shit. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg. But anyways, they keep on blocking our comments, and people's comments are not showing up.
Yeah,
like, they're fucking with us. They don't like us.
I checked the last video and it said that we had 9 comments and now it's only 4.
This isn't a conspiracy anymore. This is facts. Our very own subscribers and commenters, they're fucking stating they can't even see the comments and shit. Gomer Kyle, RR97. Cheers, man. You know what it is.
Cheers, cheers.
Then Robo also fucking came along and he put, "Oh shit, I didn't even realize this came on yesterday." He's probably fucking high out of his mind or something. He says, "You guys are legit. Cheers, cheers, Robo. Don't worry, man. If you catch us a day late, it's all good, bro. As long as you catch us."
Doesn't matter.
I don't even know what days I'm on. And then, last but not least, we got Explainer. And he goes, I think the villain of this series is, he's talking about Loki, is gonna be Kang the Conqueror. Who would you think would be the villain if it's not Kang the Conqueror? And it's like we said on the last video, bro. I think it's gonna be Loki. And we'll talk about this more because we're gonna go over Loki episode 5. But that's all the comments we had for today. Just want to say thank you all for like and subscribe. We lost 5 subscribers. I think we gained like 2. It's all right. We offend people all the time. This guy's racist. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's that kind of show. It's that kind of show. But it's all in good fun. And you know, make sure you also like the videos. If you watch it, even if you watch 5 minutes, just click on the like, man. It really helps us out, and it pops up more for more people to see what's going on. Anyways, let's move on to some shit. All right. Let's start this off, and we've always go into the pervert news, and I'm sure there's probably pervert news out there, but we're trying to start off with some good news. And let's start off with this and saying that Willy Wonka was a saint. Gene Wilder, the star Julie Dawn Cole, who starred in the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory Little Girl, she says that Gene Wilder personally made sure that someone was looking after her after he found out that her family wasn't accompanying her to on set. Because the parents are apparently the parents are too busy working or some shit. So they would just send her in a fucking van with a chaperone over there.
So essentially, she was the character of the fucking movie.
I guess so. Yeah, she really was. But you know, Gene Wilder knew even back then that there's fucking perverts everywhere in Hollywood. There's fucking pedophiles and all that shit. I mean, Gomer Kyle was just talking about it, and he said no one's gonna fucking molest this little girl on my watch, and he made sure she was always being looked after. That's fucking badass, dude. We need more people like that. We got a lot of perverts in Hollywood.
That guy is in heaven right now. That's awesome, man. That's awesome news.
Hey, cheers to you, Mr. Gene Wilder.
Cheers.
So I'm gonna say. Anyways, let's get into this. Something pathetic happened. I think on Monday or Sunday over the weekend, some shit like that. We're gonna read about it. But WWE wrestler Jey Uso has been arrested for being drunk and driving. Again!
Oh my god. Again. It's not the first one.
No, this is like the 3rd fucking time. In 2 years. Let's get into it because who first reported on this was actually TMZ. We're going to go ahead and check this out. Here's a little article off of their site. WWE star Jimmy Uso has been arrested for DUI again, just like I said, after cops say he was driving in Florida with a blood alcohol content of .205. I don't know what the fuck that means. I've never been arrested for any of that shit.
Me neither.
But apparently it's bad.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, for real. TMZ Sports has learned, according to the police documents, Uso, whose real name is Jonathan Fatu, was pulled over around 10:35 p.m. That's really early to be driving around drunk, dude, on Monday. If I drive around drunk, it's probably 11:30, and I'm going to McDonald's down the street. You know, that's as far as I take it. I don't go wandering around. In Pensacola, the cops say he ran a red light after being clocked in at 50 miles an hour in a 35 miles an hour zone. Yeah, that's fucking up, especially when you know you're under the influence. I mean, I'm actually going fucking 30 on a 35.
Yeah, I'm actually paranoid when I go, like, if I really fucking have to, it has to be like a block or 2 away. Because it has to be a corner store. I'm not gonna drive all the way out, you know, like into the city or anything like that. And fuck that guy, bro. Yeah. Like,
if you're in an emergency and you call me to come bail you out, and you're on the other side of town, and I'm drunk as fuck, guess what? You're fucked too. Because I ain't going. Anyways,
you're gonna have to sleep there, my friend.
They said that when the officers were questioning this dumb son of a bitch, they smelled the booze on him. This 35-year-old fucking professional wrestler who's a millionaire probably because he makes a lot of money. They asked him to exit his Dodge Charger, and that when he got out of his vehicle, he was swaying around. They claimed that he told them he had already drank multiple beers before getting. He confessed right there on the spot. Yeah, I drank a lot of beers, motherfucker. And then he failed all the tests they gave him, and they arrested his ass. And they said, of course, they say that he got a .205 and all that bullshit. Whoa, man, what a fuck up, man. This is the third time in 2 years that this has happened. Supposedly everyone backstage, all the officials and producers and executives, and they're all pissed off.
Well, why do we have this guy? You think you would learn from the first fucking strike or the first fucking thing?
And mind you, this is a guy who's coming out on TV every Friday night. He's a star. On the main plot of the show, he's there. He's inserted into the story because his brother is fucking champion, and he's there. Or his cousin's champion or whatever.
I guess he doesn't care about his image.
Or the company's image. This motherfucker's gonna get fired. They've been releasing wrestlers left and right the past couple of weeks, and this asshole for the third time. You don't think all the wrestlers are gonna be like, somebody up there is gonna be like, the Nick Khan up there is gonna be like, why are we keeping this guy employed if he's publicly embarrassing us every like twice a year, every
when there's wrestlers that don't have a fucking slot?
Yep. Like, we just let go a bunch of people. Maybe we should have let go of him instead of somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Hey, Kike, I'm warning you right now, motherfucker. You see that picture right there of this drunk motherfucker? That could be you. You better watch out.
Fuck you. I don't fucking drink and drive, you piece of shit.
You better watch out. Look
I have snacks in here. If I get hungry, it's either I eat the fucking snacks, the shitty snacks that I have, or I take a Benadryl and go to sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you. You fucked up.
Actually,
you fucked up.
I'm gonna be quite honest. That actually looks like us by the end of this episode.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go out driving.
This fucking dumbass is gonna get fired. I think so. Anyways.
Drink responsibly, goddammit.
Yeah. But since we are talking about fucking WWE content, let's get into this something crazy that happened this week. But Chairman Vince McMahon has apparently received approval from a federal judge to move forward with a $39 million settlement from a legal battle with shareholders after they claimed that executives, and these executives include himself, Vince McMahon, his daughter Stephanie McMahon, and her husband Paul Levesque, had artificially inflated the company's stock by failing to disclose that negotiations with the Saudi Arabia government over the TV deals in the country had fallen apart. Now, this settlement is supposed to include everyone who acquired WWE common stock from February 7, 2019 through February 5th, 2020 and lost money as a result of those transactions. $39 million. Now we know why they let go all of all those wrestlers. They need to come up with the money somehow.
Yeah. Well, he's like, how many wrestlers am I going to pay you with? Let's fucking fire all these assholes.
I need $39 million. Get it, guys.
Yeah.
Tony
broke even.
Here we go. There we go. We got rid of a little weight.
Yeah. I got people to spend.
Yeah. And I'm no longer getting sued.
Jesus.
For lying and selling stock right before it plummeted. Because I knew it was gonna plummet because the deals had broken. I hadn't told anyone yet. Him and his fucking family are crooked as fuck, dude.
Well, unfortunately, in America, most of these fucking assholes that they have big corporations, they do this all the fucking time. All the time, and they've been doing it since forever, since the beginning of time. But people don't know because they don't read and they don't want to fucking know about this because it's boring. But they should fucking know about this. And it's fucking us over.
Yeah, it is. You know what?
So,
fuck this guy. Fuck you, Vince McMahon. That's all I'm gonna say. And moving on to this shit, that company's going to the ground. Okay, AEW had the best show they ever did this past Wednesday night. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all fucked up if you missed it. Now, let's move on. We're gonna talk about something that I didn't think was ever gonna happen in a million years. But apparently, in the year 2022, we will be getting a Mario Brothers movie.
Oh my god.
And animated from Illumination Studios, by Universal, and obviously Nintendo, and Paramount, I think. And this is gonna go straight to not Paramount, but this is gonna go straight to, what was it, Peacock?
Peacock, yeah.
4 months after it debuts, on fucking theaters. It'll go digital on Peacock. Mario Brothers movie. After what is it, 20 some years of bullshit from the last one we had.
Yeah.
Look,
I don't think John Leguizamo was very proud of that one.
No one is, not even Bob Hoskins. Look, me and Kike, we actually tried to record an episode of the retrospect for Mario Brothers, and we just couldn't, man. I mean, it was torture, and it wasn't like we were not even making fun of it. We were just like, this sucks. This fucking movie's a piece of shit. Like, we were just like, no, like, I can't watch this. We couldn't finish watching it. We didn't do no retrospect on Mario Brothers. We will never do a retrospect on Super Mario Brothers.
We weren't laughing. We were actually getting pissed off.
Yeah, I was getting mad. I was like telling Kike, like, dude, I need to go blow some steam. This shit's pissing me off, bro. Has nothing to do with the goddamn game. I am very, you know what? I believe for sure that this movie's gonna be good, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
If it's especially if it's
gonna
animated.
Be funny. Yeah, it's gonna be funny for sure. I mean, I know some people that fucking hate the Minions and whatnot, but it makes me chuckle every once in a while when I see those fucking movies.
I mean, there is a lot of racist Mexican jokes in there. But I enjoyed them all. I enjoyed them all. Come on, look. Basically, the Minions are Mexicans, bro.
No, I thought they were like French or something.
They're Mexicans.
No?
They're Mexicans. They wear suspenders.
They don't sound Mexican
because they're janitors. No, but every other word is a Mexican word.
Oh, when they say banana,
tortilla, or some shit like that. They do it all the time. They're Mexicans. They're basically Mexicans. Think about it.
Maybe that's why I didn't. I oversaw that.
They're slaves. Come on now.
That's true.
Anyways, it is true, man.
They work for a cartel leader, basically.
Yeah, they do. We're not talking about Minions here. We're talking about Super Mario Brothers and a fucking animated movie, you son of a bitch.
Well, it's the Illumination Company.
As long as the voices are the same, I'll be happy. I want to hear Mario the way he sounds in the game. He doesn't sound like that. Mm-hmm. I don't want to watch it.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what the premise is going to be.
Mario! I want to hear that shit.
Well, not like that. That sounds like he's very proud of being.
Well, I don't know. Mario. You do it. You're the one who does the fucking voices.
It's me, Mario. I don't know.
There you go. That was pretty good. It was better than what I did.
I'm drunk.
Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going with some Nintendo news, and let's get right into it, man. Nintendo disappointed us again. First with the lame ass E3, no fucking bullshit, and now with this, the OLED model. Is that
OLED?
Is that what they're saying? OLED?
I think it was OLED.
OLED.
So it's Nintendo Switch OLED. It's not the Nintendo Switch Pro.
Hang on.
Nothing like that.
All these fuckers did. All right, go back to sleep, you piece of shit. All these fuckers did was they raced the fucking screen all the way to the edge, to the edge, to the edge, and to the edge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. It's the same thing. It doesn't have like fucking 4K graphics. It doesn't have enhanced fucking capability, or it's not the PlayStation. It's not as fast as the PlayStation. It's not fucking newer graphics. It's not ray tracing. No, there's nothing. It's the same fucking thing. It's just thicker, and the screen's all the way to the edge. The stand. Yeah. Ooh, it can stand in different positions now.
Do you ever play the Switch like on the go? I never do that.
No, never. I have never played it on the fucking go.
I've always played it docked.
Me too. This is what I do. I actually bought a dock, and let me go get it. See, I have this dock. Look, you can also hook up your USB so you can charge while you dock. But I basically sit this motherfucker on here like this on the desk, and then I use my Pro controller playing it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I use, honestly. If I'm not able to use the TV. If I'm using the TV, well, obviously I dock it. But there's nothing to this piece of shit. There's no Switch Pro. All you dumbass leakers, all you fucking pendejos who live at home with your moms in San Francisco in the basement, don't pay fucking rent. You give away 5 PlayStation 5s every goddamn fucking month. All you bitches were wrong. There's no Switch Pro. Nintendo disappointed you again. Enough with all these fake rumors. Your videos are clickbait, you dicks.
You know, dude, I hate to say this, but you know what? I am still gonna buy it.
What? Why?
Cause it looks cool, man. The new color.
Look, you want that color? Bring me your accessories. I'll fucking airbrush it for you. I'll make it anything you want.
Oh my god, you're so Mexican. don't pay for that.
Pay for that.
Bring it over. I'll paint it. I'll paint it.
I'll tape all the black parts, and then I'll fucking spray airbrush that shit. I'll even put a gloss at it at the end. It'll sparkle when you shine it in the sun, motherfucker. It'll be like a lowrider fucking car and shit.
Yeah, it will have the tornasol thing, like the effect.
It'll be candy white, motherfucker. It'll look like
candy
vanilla,
white.
like vanilla. Yeah. Fuck this shit. You like it? Oh my god. Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it was that, but fuck it. Let's talk about something else.
All right. You know what? Let's keep going with Nintendo. All right.
Oh, okay.
You know one thing about these motherfuckers is, like I said it before, they don't give a shit about you or me or you, because if they did, they would have made a Switch Pro. They didn't know Switch Pro. This is a Switch XL, just like the 3DS XL or whatever.
Yeah, that's basically what they're doing.
Anyways, Nintendo is greedy as fuck. They're suing some guy. Okay, let me just get right into the article. Fuck it. In 2019, Nintendo sued this man named Storman, the owner of ROM Universe. Anybody who has ever used emulators, you know what ROM Universe is. That's where I got all my ROMs from back in the day, and I still have all those original ROMs in a fucking file folder. So whenever I use emulators, I just fucking pop that shit open. But this is a site that, supposedly illegally, this was especially people sharing. This wasn't illegally. This was people sharing. There was nothing wrong with that. You're just sharing. Illegally distributing copyright Nintendo games. He chose to represent himself in court, and the California federal court ultimately awarded Nintendo $35,000 for each of their 49 games available on the site. And I gotta tell you, there's actually more than 49. I mean, I don't. And an extra $400,000 in trademark damages.
Wow.
After winning a lengthy battle against Matthew Storman in May, Nintendo is seeking a permanent injunction against his site, ROM Universe, because they believe that his failure to pay the first $50 in his $2.1 million debt shows that he disregards the law. It would take Storman, this guy, 3,525 years to pay off his $2.1 million debt from $50 a month. A rate the court mandated, because that's all he can afford, really. According to this guy, at the time of his deposition, he said that his only source of income was unemployment and food stamps. And before he closed down his website, he really was only making $800 a month from that website. Because look, I never paid to download all the. I forgot there was a reason why you signed up and paid. I think it gave you access to some other shit. But for the most part, I could download all those. So this guy was broke when he was doing this, and he was just getting.
Yeah, I wonder how he was getting money off of this advertisement in his website. Is that what it?
$800 a month is nothing.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I agree. 100%.
Even back then, it was nothing.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. But I mean, like, how was he making money? Like, was he charging for downloads? No. Was he getting advertisement?
Yeah, I think
deals?
that's what it was, probably.
There we go.
Because they did have a lot of ads on that site. I remember. Yeah.
I think he would have covered his ass if he wouldn't gain any money from that, and if he had proof that he never received any money.
Well, look, it doesn't matter. The point.
Either way, like he's getting fucked over though.
Yeah, Nintendo's
like,
greedy as fuck.
royally.
Like, dude, like, Nintendo, you dicks. This guy's poor, and he can't even afford to give you $50 a month. And so what do you want? You want to leave him out naked in the street and shit?
Yeah, like you said. Last fucking episode.
Yeah, but I was like...
naked out in the street.
I had a purpose behind that shit. They don't have a purpose. They just like, we want all the money that are getting... Motherfucker, like, it's not our fault that you're not smart enough to say, we have a portable Switch device right here. Why not have... every Nintendo NES game, every Super NES game, every Nintendo 64, every GameCube, every Wii, everything available here for download. No, you're idiots. It's so easy for you to do that because it's all the same system, and all these past games, you can easily port them onto this bitch. But since that's not available, you force us to fucking illegally download shit and use emulators.
I will agree with you 100% on that, because if it's not readily available for someone to purchase or download something from the actual company that made those games, then
this
how
is
the fuck
supposed
are
to
we
be
gonna
the
fucking
ultimate
go
take
play
with
those
you
things?
device. The ultimate take with you, modern device. Oh my God, it's so technology. Blah 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 blah. Well, how come you don't have all your library of games available for me? I'll pay for them, but why aren't they available?
They could have been more profitable if they had built like a Netflix-like kind of fucking library where you can actually download and install it.
On the Wii U, they had that shit. They had that service.
Really?
Yeah, and you could go and pay for each individual game. Like a game was like $2 or $1, depending on the popularity of it. But you had an application that you would download, and then you'd buy the games, and you'd have those games there forever.
And let me guess, like they closed it down.
Well, yeah, because the Wii U, they stopped supporting it. But if you had downloaded the game, you still have it on your Wii U.
Yeah, on the actual console.
It's there forever.
I guess that's their explanation on their end. I guess I don't know.
But this is their newest system, and that shit's not available.
Mm-hmm.
They have some bullshit.
Because they want to make more money.
Well, they have some bullshit where it's like online. Like if you subscribe to their online shit, you have access to the Nintendo, and they have certain games there that you can play. And you have access to SNES, and you have certain games. But what happened to the N64? What happened to your GameCube? What happened to your Wii? What happened to your, fucking... Why are you not thinking there's so many more ways you can take my money, and yet you don't do it? And then you force us to do it illegally, and you want to get mad at this guy who's poor already, and you're forcing him to pay $50 a month that he can't even afford. You asses.
Xbox is doing actually exactly what I was telling you. Like, well, Xbox has everything readily so that you can actually play it on your computer, on your phone, on your fucking Xbox. It doesn't matter. You can still fucking pay. It's a subscription. It's free. I mean, it's not free. It's a subscription.
The thing about Xbox is that most of their games are on other platforms already, and their individual IPs unfortunately suck. They don't have God of War or Spider-Man PS. They don't have that game to draw me into it. All the other games, they're badass, but I can also get them on Switch and on PS4. You know what I'm saying? But they're exclusives. They just don't have that exclusive that's gonna fucking convince everyone. Maybe Halo, but it's hanging in there. I mean, they need more than just Halo.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's move on from this shit. I don't want to dwell too much on this. But then we have Disney Star Wars Visions. And I gotta say, at first I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then it clicked on me. Because back in the, early 2000s, they had the Animatrix, where they went and took the concept of the Matrix to a bunch of anime directors, and they did a small little episodes, with different art styles or whatever of the Matrix. Well, this is basically that, but same concept of Star Wars. So we have these anime fucking directors, and they're each doing an episode of their version of Star Wars, of whatever they want to do and shit. Now this can either be really good, or it's gonna be fucking shit. And only the Japanese and people who like anime are gonna like it. What do you think?
Well, yeah, in a way. I saw the trailer, and man, some of this stuff, you would see it. Let's pretend you never thought that this little snippet of an animation is Star Wars related, and you watch it, and you would never guess it's probably Star Wars. Now, again, I just saw the trailer. I haven't seen the episodes. Let's hope it's good. Not a lot of people are into anime, and the people that are into anime might not be into Star Wars, so I don't know why they're doing that. There's a small percentage of people that are into both, and they're really excited, I guess. But at the same time, man, why are we spending money on this? Like, can we just spend the money on making a good movie?
Yeah.
Or a good series?
No, I mean, they're making good series. We're waiting for that good movie. That's what we're really waiting for.
Exactly. I don't know, man. It's gotten out of hand, the whole fact that, like, the franchise is in Disney, and Disney is hungry for money still. And they're doing all kinds of things to gain more people into the fandom of Star Wars.
Do you think Marvel's headed in that same direction where they're going to start fucking up their product?
Yeah, I mean, like, I hope not, because I'm a fan of Star Wars.
Marvel's been going on since fucking the 2000s, okay? And it's been pretty steady. Star Wars, it hasn't been that long, and they fucking straight drove that motherfucker. As soon as Disney got it, they drove it straight into the ground.
Yeah, they crushed it.
Kathleen Kennedy fucked it up, and right now it's barely kind of picking up a little bit because of Dave Filoni. But we need that. We honestly need that movie. That'll. That fucking trilogy. That fucking.
It will take Favreau. It will take Favreau and Filoni to make a good movie. Honestly, both of them work really well.
Like I said, this could either be really good or it's gonna be really shitty or it's gonna be in the middle, depending on who or what your tastes are. I'll leave it.
And if you're new to this whole kind of thing, like if you don't know, Jon Favreau was the director of and may I say the writer as well. I'm not 100% of the first Iron Man movie. He actually launched the whole Marvel fucking MCU franchise thing.
And right now he's trying to bring back to life the Star Wars franchise that Kathleen Kennedy fucking drowned.
Exactly. So it's crazy how things are working with that franchise because it's not a center thing. Like it's not like Jon Favreau and Filoni are in charge of Star Wars. No, there are several people that are in charge of it, and unfortunately, it's not working. And we all know it's not working. Yeah. So they need to centralize this to someone that knows about their shit.
It's changing slowly, man.
Filoni and Favreau. Yeah. It's slowly they're slowly fucking realizing, well, what we did with the movies and the reaction that we get from the fans is not the best. So we need to switch things and shift gears here and make something better. I don't know if this is the first step of them doing that. I don't know. It's a trailer, so we'll see. Let's hope it's as good as the Animatrix, because most of the stuff, if you guys don't remember the Animatrix, the stories actually fell with the new movies that came out afterwards.
Yeah, no, this looks like it's not gonna go with any of the fucking movies. Yeah. This is just like the fucking Japanese making their own stories, their own Star Wars stories.
Exactly.
That's what this looks like. Anyways, we'll see when it comes out and see what it is. Yeah. I think it's gonna suck, but we'll see. Something that's not gonna suck, and this is my own opinion, and is this trailer for Transformers War of Cybertron Part 3.
Oh my god.
Finally.
Wow.
Holy shit, man. I can tell you, when I saw this, I didn't even know there was a trilogy. I didn't even know there was a Part 1 and Part 2. So I fucking said I was going to get on my VPN, Windscribe VPN, 50 gigabytes a month free. Anyways, I was going to get on my VPN, and I was going to fucking download this shit. Dude, this thing is legit.
It looks amazing. It looks really good. We saw it recently. What was it, last night probably? Something like that. And I was very surprised, in a good way. And I thought, oh my god! Like if you see the trailer, and we're probably watching it right now. You'll see that eventually it goes into Beast Wars, basically.
Yeah,
and that's something that is. Yeah,
it's crazy. They all fucking travel back in time and shit, or back to the past, and they run into these assholes. I mean, that's basically what happens. And now they're there.
Exactly. It's a good surprise. I wasn't expecting something like this. I'm definitely gonna watch this.
They're tying all the timelines together. They have the disc from the Beast Wars fucking animated series. Erzor's there. I didn't see Rhinox. But I think the Rat's gonna be there. Rat Trap's gonna be there.
Yeah, Rat Trap is there for sure. We saw him.
And Tiger Claw's there. It's gonna be so cool, dude. Dinobot's there.
It's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how they tie things up. Because now we have an actual resolution as to how these two things are in common. You know, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we're excited.
And another thing that is exciting is that it's an actually. It's 3D animation.
Yeah, it's something that back in the day we were already watching Beast Wars like this, except it never looked this good.
Exactly.
This is good.
This
but July 29th, that's coming out. We're excited for it.
But it's almost there. Oh, it's almost here.
It is almost there. We'll watch it when it comes out, man. But I need to roll another joint and probably get another beer. I'm sure this motherfucker does. So we'll be right back.
The more you think about what getting an education gets you and what you miss getting hooked, the more you know that you really have no choice. And what do I mean by that? Well, you can do school or you can do drugs, but you really can't do both. Now, if you choose school, You get to go as far as your talents will take you, but if you choose drugs, you get to go nowhere and maybe get AIDS, get busted, even get killed in the bargain. So, you ask me, why didn't I say that in the first place? Why did I have to say it at all?
All right, we're back. Let's get into some fucking spoiler shit. And we got some leaked set photos from the set of fucking Shazam, motherfuckers. And we got this fat motherfucker here trying to suck in his gut in the middle of filming and shit. And his suit is burnt because probably somebody shot lightning or some bullshit at him. Well, yeah, what do you think of this shit?
Hey man, I'm getting fat too. I kind of like, I feel bad for the guy.
but you don't have a lead role in a badass fucking superhero movie.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think this guy thought, okay, we're done with that movie. That's great. I'm gonna eat hot dogs and burgers again. And he got fat, and they told him like, hey, we're gonna do a sequel. Ah, fuck.
Fucking idiot. Fucking eating cheeseburgers and shit.
I feel like burgers and fucking like fries are fucking good. They're delicious. But yeah, god damn it, if you're getting paid that much money, man.
Chris Hemsworth is the standard, motherfuckers. From now on, all you idiots are fucking up. You want to make that money? You better look like that. Well,
remember Chris Pratt, how fat he was, and he got fucking fit for the fucking role?
He did it. This fucking dumbass is fucking up. He's like, it's okay, I can suck in my gut. You're not sucking it in, you know.
A goiter. Oh.
Okay. Anyways, I'm done with this fucking piece of shit. We're talking about some, the man of the year. He made the news on Twitter. He showed up suddenly. Mr. Snyder showed up. And he posted some pictures of his fucking Army of Thieves, the action-packed prequel to the Army of the Dead, directed by and starring fucking Dieter.
Oh, wow.
It's coming soon to Netflix.
That's crazy.
So this actual guy who plays Dieter is the one who's fucking gonna direct it and wrote it.
Wow. I didn't know he was that talented. That's good for him.
I guess Zack Snyder just produced it. He fronted the money. But we get some clips, some photos of some of the actors and shit. My question is there's not gonna be no zombies in this fucking movie? This before any of that shit happened.
Maybe they're gonna show why it happened. And you know,
I hope so. I mean, it has to be connected in some way, not just because it's the same actor doing a heist job before it happened. Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's true. I hope there's a sequel to the zombie movie too.
I hope so too. I want to see that shit go down in Mexico. We gotta
that's gonna be crazy.
We gotta go down there and fucking try out to be zombies or some shit.
They're not gonna hire us.
Yeah, I mean, I for sure will fail the drug test. I mean, why lie? Anyways.
This is gonna tell me you're too tall to be Mexican, you fucker. Get the fuck out of here.
You're too crazy. They're gonna tell me you're too crazy to be Mexican. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be white or something. Oh shit. Check it out. I can be white.
Stupid. Shut the fuck up.
Anyways. I like being toasty. Toasty. Anyways. I guess you could call it, I don't call it surprising news. I guess you could say it's expected nowadays. But Marvel and DC are once again skipping San Diego Comic-Con this year. Fucking dicks.
I don't think it's surprising. I think it's kind of makes sense. They don't need Comic-Con anymore. They don't need
No, they're being dicks.
The fans need this. The fan needs this.
It doesn't matter. Look, no, fuck them. Let me tell you something about Marvel Studios, okay? Marvel Studios and all these fucking movies would be nothing without Hall H. Hall H made the MCU, and these dicks say, we don't want to go anymore. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's kind of dickish. You're right.
Fuck you.
I guess I was trying to say, like, it makes sense in their point of view. They're like, well, we don't need to promote anything in their, thing, because we have our own enterprise now. We can do it in our website. We can do it our own thing, and it's gonna be just that. But if you just do that, then it's gonna be a little boring. Like, do you want to go to a convention that is only DC? Oh, you're Star Wars, you can't come in. Oh, you dressed like Chewbacca, you can't come in.
No, they
It's
will
only
let you in. They will let you in. The problem is that there's not going to be no presentation from Marvel, and there's going to be no presentation by DC.
No, I understand. I was thinking like if Marvel does their own convention, you're gonna be irrelevant if you fucking go in as a Chewbacca or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's still Disney.
Well, yeah, exactly.
The point
still
is,
Disney.
I just feel they're being dicks.
Yeah,
This is the thing that made you, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
This is the geek festival that made you popular, that everybody was always excited about every year to see what you were bringing to the table. And then one day you say, well, I don't need you anymore. That's like basically saying we don't need the fans anymore.
Yeah.
This was probably the most intimate event for the fans to feel like we are actually there. You know, I saw Kevin Feige right there, and he told us what was gonna happen. You know, and you take it away from them.
That's very special for people. Yeah, that's very special to people, and to have like the information before anyone else because you attended to this. It's awesome too, man. Like the fact that you can ask questions to an actor, like that's awesome too. Like that concept should not get like thrown away just like that. It's cool, man. I mean, like I go to fucking film festivals and to fucking like music festivals, and it's cool to fucking have the fucking artist right there in front of you. Like we're becoming so digital that like, oh, fucking Nintendo does everything digital now. It's only on their fucking YouTube page and their YouTube channel. That's kind of crappy, bro.
It is. You know? It is fucking shitty as fuck that these companies think that they're bigger than the fans now when we're the ones that are spending the money on your bullshit. So why the fuck don't you give us access to the shit we love? I don't know. It just pisses me off. Like, yeah, you're right. Some of these executives, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. They think, fuck it. Like you said, Disney's going to make their own D23 or whatever the fuck where they're going to show to the... And the last time they did it, they only showed the shit to the investors. We didn't fucking get to see shit. I had to really hard to look for fucking leaks and shit, and it was like minuscule shit. People got to see trailers and more shit that we didn't get to see. I don't know. It just...
I don't think they realize the formula of like a person hyped up, dressed up, going to a convention, asking questions, and making it more memorable, more exciting. That kid is probably gonna tell someone in the neighborhood, "I went to that and it was amazing, and I took pictures of it too, and I asked a question. I got to ask the question to Scarlett Johansson or some shit like that, or Tom Hiddleston or whatever." And that kid is gonna be like, holy shit, that's so awesome, let me fucking get into it. Like they're gonna lose that. They're gonna lose a lot of people like that. So I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of shitty, bro. It's shitty.
It's very shitty. Both of these studios. DC, you need Comic-Con, you idiots. Y'all suck. Y'all suck. You need to be here. I mean, it's the DC fandom. Fuck you. Anyways, I'm done with this topic. We're gonna move into let's just talk about the elephant in the room today. The Black Widow movie premiered, and guess what? Our spoiler video that we had was completely wrong.
We always say that at the beginning of the video. We might get this wrong.
Yeah. And it's all right. We don't give a shit. But look, I gotta be honest with you, man. I liked this movie. It was good. But I think the fake fucking leak that we talked about had a better story than the fucking movie did. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. I honestly do think that story was better. It was a good movie. It was action-packed, and there were some scenes in there that I was like, is this still a fucking Black Widow movie? But one of the most controversial shit is that guy, Rick Mason, that we had said was gonna be fucking Taskmaster, and this chick had some kind of relationship with him. Her ex-boyfriend was gonna be Taskmaster. His role is really nothing. He's just some guy who comes out 3 times in the movie, and basically he supplies like fucking planes and supplies to her, and that's all he fucking does. So they fucked his character up because he's nothing in this movie, and the Taskmaster is actually the daughter of Dreykov, She's just like she was alive. She survived the explosion and she's alive. And he like fucking, stuck some bullshit on the back of her, some kind of mind control device, and she mimics everything.
Yeah.
Pretty lame because they also Taskmaster is supposed to be a fucking dude. And every time he memorizes somebody's fighting skills, he forgets more about who he is, and eventually he doesn't even remember his own identity because he keeps on remembering somebody else's abilities. This is just weird. And the weird part is that they delete her, or like they spray that chemical that makes her forget her programming. So now is she good? Is she gonna be part of the Thunderbolts? Is she coming back in another movie? I mean, these raise a lot of questions,
I haven't seen the movie. I don't mind you're saying all those details because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget about it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow morning.
Yeah. We're fucked
tomorrow
up right
morning.
now.
I was like, what did I do? Did we record last night?
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
That's why after we get together and then we watch it again to see if we fucked up. Yeah, no, I have no opinion on this. Let's hope it's like a lot of action in there, and I don't care much.
It is a lot of action.
Look, here's my fucking beef with it.
All right.
Only beef with it is like this was supposed to be out 2 years ago, man. The hype
and
went
even
from
then,
here to here.
Yeah, and even
it's
then,
not. Yes, I'm not that excited for it.
And even then, even though it was supposed to come out 2 years ago, dude, this is a movie we should have gotten a long time ago, right after Civil War.
Yeah.
Why they took so long to give her own movie, I don't know, and they fucked up.
They wanted to put it on the theaters, and everything got closed down because of COVID.
This should have been done a long, even before the pandemic.
Before that?
Shit. Right, like this is supposed to take place right after Civil War, Captain America. This was supposed to take place. So this movie, they should have made it right after that. Why they took so long?
So they royally fucked Scarlett Johansson then.
Yeah. The first female-oriented head lead movie was Captain Marvel, and it bombed compared to, all this shit. This should have been that movie. Would have gotten a long time ago. They fucked up.
Yeah.
They fucking fucked up. But anyways, I want to talk about another scene that I know you have seen. I know for a fact you've seen it, and that's the end credit scene. The end credit scene, we see Valentina De Fonte, fucking Valegra, whatever the fuck her name is, Elaine from fucking Seinfeld.
Elaine Bennis.
And she's visiting, this little girl that pervert's dating. She's visiting her at the grave of Natasha, and she tells her, hey, I got your next target. You want to see who killed your sister? And it's a picture of Clint Barton, Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
So this is basically setting us up for the Hawkeye series that's coming out this fall. They haven't stated when, but it's coming out this fall. It's already done. And the show is basically going to be Hawkeye training his replacement because he doesn't want to be Hawkeye anymore. And then this little girl trying to kill him for the government. Remember, this chick, even though she's evil, 100% she's going to be working for Theodore Ross.
Crazy.
Okay? This little girl told her in the beginning of this scene, she tells her some shit where she says, hey, it's my day off. You're not supposed to be bothering me on my day off. Also, I want a raise. So basically, she's already part of the team, the Thunderbolt team. So now we know she's in it. Now we know that, what's his name? John Walker, the U.S. agent, is in it from the Falcon and Winter Soldier. We know the Abomination has to be in it because he was under the care of Theodore Ross. We know Zemo is going to be in it because he got sent to the RAF under Theodore Ross. Yeah. So already we have these 4 fucking people working together. It's getting good. They're Suicide Squad. They're building it slowly, bro. They're building it slowly. But something Marvel is actually building even slower. And if you notice in all these shows and all these movies, they always introduce a kid. And she's the kid in this movie.
Yeah.
5 years from now, when all of them look like they're in their mid-20s, they're gonna make Young Avengers.
Yeah.
Look at these kids. Look, she's old. She's 25, but she looks like she's barely 19 or some shit. She looks really young, honestly. She does. She does look young. Yes or no?
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
She looks young.
Yeah,
I think she looks young. So
I haven't seen the movie either, so
yeah, she looks young, dude. But it doesn't matter because look, in the other series, like the Captain America or Falcon and Winter Soldier, they showed what's his name? You know that dude, the grandson of the Black Captain America. Okay, so he's already part of the Young Avengers. They already introduced him. They're gonna have Riri Williams. They're gonna have Miss Marvel. Those are other kids. Those are other kids series that are coming. We've already seen Cassie Lang. You know, and she's already grown up. Apparently, because 5 years have gone by, so she's grown up already.
That was very fucking well planned.
Yeah,
I give it to Marvel. I was like, wow, they know how they're fucking doing their shit. That's crazy.
And they're doing this in every series because in the Loki series, we get Kid Loki. And he's also part of the Young Avengers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're planting the seeds, and 5 years from now, we may see a Young Avengers movie. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we're gonna get like new fucking content, new fucking characters, new fucking stuff that we're gonna be related to. They're doing everything very fucking well, eloquently fucking thought, and Jesus, like that's amazing. I mean, like people who are gonna be ages younger than us, they're gonna be like, oh shit, that goes all the way to this. They're gonna go down the rabbit hole. You know, watching the old movies, they're fucking smart, bro. They're crazy smart.
Yeah.
And doing this shit.
Yeah. Hey, I want to show you some shit that has gone down, and this is also related to the Black Widow stuff. But apparently, Steven Dorff. I don't know if you know who this fucker is. He used to come out, I think, in 90210. And he actually was the villain in Blade, the movie, the first one. But he had an interview, and he pretty much bashed the Black Widow movie, all superhero movies, Marvel, and Scarlet Joe.
Why? What did you do?
They said, I still hunt. Look, they asked him about movies and movie roles, and he said, I still hunt out the good shit because I don't want to be in Black Widow. It looks like garbage to me. It looks like a bad video game. I'm embarrassed for those people. I'm embarrassed for Scarlett. I'm sure she got paid like $5-7 million bucks, but I'm embarrassed for her. I don't want to be in those movies. I really don't. I find that kid director that's gonna be the next Kubrick. I'll act for him instead. That's what he said.
Wow. I mean, like, I don't know this guy.
He was already in a Marvel movie. He was in Blade. He was the villain. He's talking shit.
Yeah, but it's
now.
not part of the real MCU because it was back in the day, really back in the day. I don't remember this guy. He doesn't look familiar to me. I'm looking at him.
This fucking guy is basically a nobody nowadays, and
exactly.
And he's just trying to get attention by saying something controversial and crazy. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know you're never gonna be in a Marvel movie again, motherfucker. So fuck you. If you would have played your card right, maybe you would have been in the new Blade movie as a different version of your character, an older version. But you fucked up because it's a different timeline, different reality. You idiot.
Wow. Google doesn't even give me like 90210 pictures. Like he's always the old guy. I don't know, man. I don't care. Yeah. People shouldn't care about what his fucking.
He might not have been in 90210. I don't give a fuck who this guy is. The point is, how dare he? I don't give a fuck who this guy is.
I'm looking because you said that.
Asshole. No, fuck him. The point is, how dare he insult Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, fuck him. Like, what has he done?
He hasn't done Black Widow.
I can tell you. Yeah, for sure.
Anyways,
this guy. Let's talk about something else.
All right, fine. Here's something. Apparently, Hugh Jackman has become the internet's brand new troll or teaser.
I saw some of those pictures.
He posted on Instagram, and he keeps on posting. There's another picture that I don't have here, and I ain't gonna fucking post it, but it's just like a hand sticking out of the grave. But he posted these two images down here: a picture of him with Kevin Feige, and a picture of his hand in claws. Look, let me tell you, all you fucking nerds are running out there, fucking, oh my god, he's coming back, That's an old picture. That's an old motherfucking picture. Back in the day when he actually was Wolverine, and he met Kevin Feige, because Kevin Feige was still a producer or he was there during all the X-Men fucking filming, so he knows Hugh, all that shit before he was head of Marvel Studios. He was working over there at Sony. Not Sony. Was it Sony? I don't even remember. Fox. He was working over there at Fox, making these X-Men movies with them. He was just a lackey, fucking what's her name? That circus whore. The point is, she even said she remembers him just riding a little pad, and now he's running Marvel Studios and is real successful. Yeah, because you didn't fucking listen to his ideas, you dumb. So yeah, I think he's trolling.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why they get there. It's actors, right? It's actors. Is that what it is? Like, they like attention, like it's like I'm gonna post this on IG and I'm gonna get so many likes, and they're like, oh yes, they love that X-Men shit, like
they do.
And is it because of that? Is it because they like attention? He hasn't
They
done
just want to stay
anything
relevant.
in a
They
while.
want to stay relevant in the world. Or maybe he's been keeping up with all the rumors and he's like, holy shit, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are coming back for Spider-Man 3? Hey, maybe I can get some money out of Marvel. If I start teasing shit, they're all like, hey, the fans are going crazy for images that you're posting. How about you want to come back to be Wolverine in one scene? In the multiverse of madness. In the multiverse of madness.
You totally took all the words that I was going to say. Exactly. Verbatim. Yes, dude. Yes, exactly. I think actors are cutting up in the whole, like, let me do some spiel here and, like, say some fucking
hype. Let me start some hype.
Yeah.
So that the studio could take notice and be like, that's a good idea. Everyone's liking that.
Hey, Hugh, it's here. It's been...
It's all fucked up, but yeah, let's move on. Because I think he's just trolling. I don't give a shit. I think he's trolling. But let's move on. Speaking of actors who want attention, we got a Mr. Fucking Dave Bautista, who apparently has Marvel going mad because of all his comments on Twitter. And
Jesus.
His comments are regarding a senator right now in office who was commenting on a statement about the Capitol riots and the lawsuits and the shit that's going on, the prosecutions for these motherfuckers who ran up there in the Capitol and broke everything and supposedly were there to burn the place down, but I ain't seen nobody setting anything on fire. You idiots.
Yeah.
But anyways, Dave Bautista decided to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this motherfucker. And this GOP leader, he talked about these terrorists who attacked the Capitol. And this guy's all like, well, he's so damn concerned, and why is he so against an investigation? That's odd. And that just seems like a pretty tame comment. But you wait till you see this comment number 2, because he goes on, man. Comment number 2 is all like, and yet Rick Wilson, he says Representative Gozer is raising money with that guy. And this guy goes, anyone who associates themselves with a human piece of shit is a human piece of shit. And anyone who's associated themselves with any human piece of shit who supports that human piece of shit is also a fucking human piece of shit.
Wow.
That simple. Look, I want to come out and say straight up on the record, I did not hack his account and I did not write this. Okay? I don't want to get subpoenas or threats or any bullshit. This was not me. Apparently, Dave Bautista likes to get drunk and Twitter.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Here's the deal again. Like, I don't know how many fucking times I have to explain this. If you're a public figure and you're on movies and you're this fucking person who everyone looks up to, and anything you say in the public fucking media platforms, it's a loaded fucking gun. Don't talk about politics.
Here's the conspiracy or the underlying issue. He doesn't want to be Drax anymore. And maybe Disney doesn't want to get him out of his contract, and he says, maybe. If I act a fucking fool, they'll have no choice but to let me go.
Wow.
Because this sounds like something I would do.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch this show, I mean, I was saying that with confidence because I'm like, that sounds like me. Holy shit.
I mean, I don't follow him on Twitter. I've never heard him say something so fucking like.
I don't have a Twitter.
Wow, but it's a little bit fall in the sense that he says so many fucking curse words. That's crazy. I've never seen him said that shit. And yeah, he's a tough guy. He's a big guy. He's a he was a wrestler.
He will eat you if he really wanted to. He would eat you.
Yeah, he will.
Literally.
But I've never seen him talk like that before.
No, I don't know.
In public media.
I think he was drunk and he was twittering.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah, maybe if that's a strategy, well, I mean, let's see it. Let's hope it works. I mean, it will.
So you think he might be trying to get fired from Disney?
I don't know if he wants to get fired or not, but that's a pretty big thing to say about someone that you don't really fucking know.
If they were saying, well, I know you don't want to play Drax anymore, but you're contractually bound for 5 more movies and appearances, and we're not going to kill Drax off. I'm sorry. And he's like, well, fuck you. Well, you can't. You signed a contract. And you say, all right, I'm going to find a way to get fired.
I mean, if he's that smart and he gets away with it, good for him. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Honestly,
to get out of contract?
No. I think Disney's gonna find a way for him to do like the whole like, it's okay. He said those things, but it wasn't like he did something really fucking horrible. You know, he's just commenting on a fucking like, he's just sharing an opinion.
Dave, if you really want to get fired, you got to do what Gina Carano did. And put a half-naked picture of a woman getting beaten up by a crowd.
Oh my god.
Crying, bleeding.
Woo.
Half-naked.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, let's move on.
You need to call Gina, man. Go Gina on that. She's a professional on that.
Oh, yeah. Gina Carano. Let's get right into some other fucking crazy shit that went down. But apparently, the big cheese at Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, he laid it into Alfred Molina in an interview, and this was good. It was kind of subtle, but it was badass. Let me just show you the interview.
It was passive aggressive at its best.
Yeah, this was with Entertainment Tonight too, also. But he goes, people can talk. They were asking him about all these comments. Of all these leaks, because the worst kept secret in Hollywood has been the Spider-Man fucking No Way Home fucking movie and the plot and the scripts. Because people can talk, people get a microphone. Some people like to talk, so other like me, not so much. Everything we make is hopefully with the intention of exceeding expectations and fulfilling surprises, said Feige. Not every rumor you read about online is true, not by a long shot, but not everyone is false either. So that's the fun. Later in the interview, they asked him about Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Elaine, Valentina, Allegra, De Fontaine, calling it a dream come true for Marvel Studios. When he was pushed about details of when we're going to see her appear next, because apparently we already seen her twice, he goes, I don't know, maybe you should ask Alfred Molina.
Oh. Big hit on the Spaniard there. Whoa.
The Spaniards always fuck up with their leaks. They just, I don't know what, they don't give I don't know if it's like they don't give a fuck or they just like are born leakers from birth.
I don't know. I don't know anyone who's a Spaniard. So I really can't say, but apparently they do love to fucking spill the beans every now and
They're born leakers. They were born that way, they're gonna die that way. It's legit. It's a good zing. He kind of
it is
kind of a little spiteful, but I liked it.
Yeah. It's
maybe he says that was a Sony produced movie because if we would have got 100% control of it, that shit wouldn't have gone down. Yeah. Sony fucked up. Let's move on. Mm-hmm. To some other bullshit. But apparently Robert Downey Jr. has fucking deleted or unfollowed all of his Marvel Cinematic Universe friends on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And the internet's going mad.
Yeah, I don't know why though.
Because
I do that every once in a while,
Just unfollow everyone?
unfollow people that I don't really have to do.
Are your close friends?
With. No, not close friends, but
you don't think all the MCU casts were some of his close friends? He only was in all the movies with them for 20 years.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Say it.
I don't go into the fucking like platforms if something serious is going on. If I feel depressed, someone died in my family, which is I think that's the case. His dad just died recently. I don't want anyone fucking like seeing my shit. I don't want to fucking talk about it either. I just don't fucking do anything, and I dismiss any fucking like text messages, calls, or anything like that. I'm not doing it because I'm spiteful or I'm like I don't give a fuck about them. I just need my own space during the time if I'm mourning or doing anything like that. I think that was the deal, honestly. His dad died recently. He was 85 years old. He's an old man. Hey, when your parents die, man, it's a big deal, you know? And I don't think he was doing it with a spiteful fucking mind. It's just, I don't want to fucking listen to anything. I just, want to mourn in peace and, do my thing. Maybe that was his reasoning. I'm not sure. I know I am like that.
No, yeah, I mean, maybe. That might be his personality. You're right. You're right. I mean, that might be his personality. Maybe that's what's going on. But another,
I don't know.
I guess another Robert Downey Jr. headline that's been hitting the fucking news this week is that the show Ironheart for Marvel Studios on Disney Plus has started already production. And the code name, because all these movies and production shows, they all have a code name for when they're shooting. And the code name for this show is Wise Guy. And so everybody's speculating that Tony Stark, or at least Robert Downey Jr., in some sort of fashion will be in this show. And we had talked about this episodes ago, a long time ago. But we had said that maybe Robert Downey Jr. could be the AI, because in the comic books, he is the AI for Riri Williams. He's basically Jarvis for her in her Iron Man suit. His consciousness, he downloaded into a fucking USB. He sent it to her when he died. And when she made her suit, boom, he's the AI. And it's him basically helping her out and telling her how to be Iron Man.
Yeah, I remember talking about this with the whole new Spider-Man movies, and I actually said like wouldn't it be fucking amazing if it's Robert Downey Jr.'s voice instead of fuck, I forgot his name. I'm really drunk right now. Jarvis. That didn't happen, of course. But if that's the case, and in one of the fucking movies, actually, Far Away From Home, they talked about acronyms, and like they said, Stark loved his acronyms. Like everything like that is like wise guy or anything like that has a meaning behind it. So
the acronyms.
That would be amazing. I don't know if it's far-fetched. Yeah, acronyms. I can't say acronyms.
It's all right. I understand.
So, yeah. Would that be so crazy to think that maybe he's going to lend his voice to do an AI? I personally think that would be fucking great for the fandom. I don't know if he's going to agree to do that, but I don't know.
It would be great for fandom.
Yeah.
But I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. Because in the new show, the What If, that they're advertising that's coming out next month, the new series, the What If, the animated CG, whatever the fuck you want to call that, cell shading bullshit. Him and Chris Evans are the only ones who don't come back to record their voices. They had to get other people that sort of sounds like them, but they don't. They don't even look
like them either. I mean, Chris wasn't even in it, was it?
Chris Hemsworth's in it, and it's his vocals.
Oh, I see.
Every other actor, even fucking Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, it's not. Obviously, it's not him.
And that's his last recording as far as performance. Yes.
Wow. Oh, man, that's pretty cool, but Jesus. All right. I don't know. What do you think? I have no words for this one.
You got no words. You know what? We're done with this fucking bullshit. How's that? How's that, motherfucker?
Oh, we're all so fucked up.
We are fucked up. I give a shit.
We've been drinking for what? Oh, fuck. I don't even want to say how many hours.
Yes!
We caught a lot of fat guys.
Anyways, let's get into it. The main event of the show, what everybody's been talking about, and you already heard all this with your favorite fucking bullshit subscriptions. You live at home with their moms, don't pay rent in San Francisco in the basement. They fucking post a video every 5 minutes, and they get 300,000 views within the first 2 minutes because they have 5.2 million subscribers, and they give away 5 PlayStation 5s every goddamn fucking month. All right.
Episode.
All right. Loki episode 5. Motherfuckers. I'm sorry, they just pissed me off. Those kinds of people piss me off.
I know. Jesus Christ.
Alright, Loki episode 5. Alright, let's get right into it because everybody's talking about like they're about to get I don't know, they're gonna kiss or fuck or something. You know, because they're gonna do something because he drapes her in the fucking.
Oh my god.
You know,
dude, I was screaming, "Get it, Loki! Get that shit!"
He's gonna have sex with himself. That's kind of weird.
Hey, he's one of those people that is in love with himself, dude. He's one of those demons, man.
Yeah. Would you fuck a version of you with boobs and a vagina? Looking exactly.
No. That'd be too fucking weird.
This is basically what's happening, or what they're leading or making us believe is happening. I don't know if this is really happening.
Well, you know, they made him okay, so the thing is here is that she said from the beginning, "I'm not a Loki. What makes a Loki a Loki? My name is Sophie." Sylvie. And I was like, "Oh, Sylvie, you're right."
Sylvie.
I'm sorry, I'm drunk. And I thought maybe she is not a Loki. Maybe a Loki told her to do all these things, or maybe a Loki fucking framed her to be in that same position.
But we know already her story. We know already her story and shit.
Yeah, but we don't know if she got framed. Did she get framed?
No, because she got kidnapped. We saw the flashback. She got kidnapped when she was a little kid.
I know.
Shit. The flashbacks don't lie. The flashbacks are the truth.
In the comic books, the female Loki has
she's a human. She's a human that got taken and put in her mind a bunch of shit that's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
So she thinks.
Essentially, maybe she is not a Loki.
Oh my god. Calm down, Kylo. Shit. It's because he's got the dark side in him. That's why I named him Kylo. He's got the dark side in him, and he fucking barks all the time. He's crazy.
Like, join me!
Hey, calm down.
And then he goes blank.
I want to be one with the Force. Yes.
I don't know, man. I'm more inclined to the thought that Loki's falling in love with this girl. Call me weird, man.
It's disgusting. It's himself.
Hey, sometimes we had sex with ourselves a long time ago when we were teenagers. Every night before going to sleep. So, is it that weird? Really?
I guess. Oh man, you're putting it that way. I guess it's not. Anyways, this is getting weird. Let's move on to the next subject, and we're gonna get into fucking classic Loki.
Yeah.
Basically, his amazing story and performance, and his inevitable death, which honestly I didn't want, but it happened.
Yeah, no, me neither. I didn't see that one.
Richard E. Grant did great in it.
Yeah.
I like the story that he told. That he said that he conjured an illusion, and Thanos thought he killed him, but he didn't. He was just an object there, pretending he was there. And the whole theme, I feel like in this episode, is more. And he explained it so perfect because he said that he went to a world and lived by himself in isolation. And when he finally got lonely, he went after Thor. He went to go look for his brother Thor, and that's when the TVA come and get him. Because in reality, every Loki needs to be by himself, needs to feel alone forever. So, if you think about it, the Nexus event that Loki and Sylvie caused was that in that moment when they were about to die, they were with each other, and for the first time ever in their existence, they didn't feel alone.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that they want to fuck each other. I think that they don't feel alone because they feel like, you know, like we have, you know, yeah, maybe they do want to fuck each other. But the point is, maybe they do want to fuck each other. Maybe they do. The point is, they don't feel alone, and that's the main purpose of this.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I think's going on. But Loki, I kind of straight off. Richard E. Grant's the shit.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think about all this.
It's amazing that like one actor can do less than 10 minutes of acting and you'd be like totally falling in love with the character, you know? And in such a small amount of time that like he was in the frame, you're like, no, he's gonna die. What? No. Like he's doing this because he was alone for so long and now he has friends and now he knows he has a purpose and this is his purpose.
Yeah,
he's gonna help him out.
He's just sacrifice himself and do this amazing illusion. It was an awesome role, and I think he enjoyed playing it. You could see it in him.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I would have taken that fucking role right away too if I was an actor.
So here's something else I noticed that I know everybody's talking about because that's another theory that's rolling around the internet. But Miss Minutes, when Renslayer is talking to her, and Miss Minutes is like, she tells her, give me all the files you know about who fucking created this place. And Miss Minutes is like, well, that might take a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of fucking around and shit. And she's like, well, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you give me those files and shit. And she's like, okie dokie. I think,
it's gonna take some time, okay?
Yeah. Like Towley and shit. You want to get high? You want to get high?
I totally did Towley on that one.
Hey, dude, fucking the theory on the internet, all these fucking geeks are saying that she is the one behind it all. She is the one behind the TVA.
Someone's controlling that AI. And I'm pretty sure is, like you said, it's either going to be another Loki who's going to be kind of like, I want it, but okay, all right, fine, let's take Loki. I'm not gonna be that upset if it's another Loki.
It's another Loki that looks like Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be upset because.
I'm fucking up because that's the one I knew. I forgot something. I forgot to put this fucking picture, but I'm gonna put it right now. This is from all the excuse me. From all the trailers, it's not the COVID. This shit's going in my nose. From all the trailers we've seen and shit. Fucking, this is the one scene we haven't seen in any of the episodes because this is the last scene. This is Loki walking into the throne, like going into that castle, opening the door, and then seeing himself on the throne, and he gets up and goes, well, what did you expect? You know? And it's himself. It's another version of Loki, but he's already God King Loki. He's achieved it all. His glorious purpose. Or what does he say? With burden?
Glorious purpose.
Glorious purpose. He's the one that finally achieved it.
Yeah.
He achieved to be God King. And that's the bad guy. Right there. We're looking at him. That's my theory. My own theory. I'm not saying it's fact. That's what I believe. Right there, that picture. That's the bad guy. That's the guy we're looking at.
Well, there's still something that we haven't addressed. Is like Owen Wilson. What is he gonna do once he comes back?
He said it. He said it. I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
Well, I want to see that. I want to see that.
We're gonna see. Look,
that is the one thing that I'm gonna be upset if I'm not gonna see that.
You will look
in the last episode.
It's obvious that the next episode we're gonna see the Loki and Sylvie at that castle fighting Loki Prime is what I'm calling him, Loki Prime. And then it's going to be the other half of the episode, because it's going to be like back and forth. There's going to be two storylines. And the other storyline is going to be Owen Wilson versus Renslayer at the TVA.
Oh, yeah.
That's I think this is the storyline.
And again,
but let's look
again.
There was a lot of I don't want to we're gonna keep going more into the storyline, but there was a lot of fucking Easter eggs, and I want to talk about some of these Easter eggs. The big one that I think might also set up might, if they're smart, it might set up a sort of kids movie for them.
You mean
the Throg Easter egg?
Yeah, okay.
When we got Throg
in the can.
Yes, in the little jar.
Yeah.
And he's trying to break out. He looks amazing.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get the hammer. Dude, they could slowly. They have Rocket already. They could slowly introduce all these small little animals and shit, and maybe make a stupid movie for kids. I'm just saying.
No, that'd be great. I would fucking watch that too.
He looks so cool. The director of the fucking show just came out in an interview, and he said that there's actually a scene in the vaults of Disney that they filmed, and the scene is like when Loki is in that line, where they're showing him the video of like, so you're a time variant, and giving the explanation. Now, one of the videos they were gonna show was Throg beating the shit out of Loki. And that Tom Hiddleston did great at the acting, getting beat up by the little frog.
That is awesome.
But they cut it for the show.
Yeah. It was too much for the fandom. It was too much.
Well, another fucking Easter egg that was lost in there, and I think this is fueling more of the Kang the Conqueror theories. When they show the helmet of the Yellow Jacket. What's his name? I forget what his name was in the.
I don't know his name, but it's Yellow Jacket.
I know the actor is Corey Stoll, because he was also in The Strain, which I have right there, motherfucker. It's a badass fucking show, and you never heard of it. You go to fucking Best Buy or so. Go get online and order this fucking DVDs right here. It's the shit. But he's in that. But he was the Yellow Jacket in the Ant-Man, and he is gonna be, because we already know by Evangeline Lilly's Instagram, by her spoiler, by fucking up, we already know that this guy's going to be in Ant-Man Part 3. And so this is fueling more of the whole, this is Kang the Conqueror behind it all. The quantum realm, and this proves it. That's what everybody's saying. Look, I think this is just an Easter egg. Look, this is things that are falling in from different realities. It doesn't mean that this is the quantum realm. I'm just saying.
I still want to think it's Kang. I still want to think it's Kang because who's this girl who's trying to find out what the beginning of the TVA was? She's obviously been held hostage for a while. Kang is in the comic books dating this chick, right?
Renslayer.
Yeah, and what wouldn't he, if he had the power, like enslave her in this fake reality, doing all these things?
Maybe.
You know, and now she's like, what happened? Like, I want to know what's going on.
Well, since we're getting into the fucking ending, you want to know what's going on? So they enchant that smoke beast, Alioth, and it shows them a castle of some sorts. There's all these nerds on the internet that are saying that Dr. Doom's castle, Dr. Doom's castle.
It's not.
No, but the main thing is you want to try to focus on the background. And the background, it does look like the quantum realm.
It does.
I'm not going to lie.
It does.
I still think it's not Kang. I think they're fucking you over like they did in the last two series. Like they fucked us over with Mephisto in WandaVision. Like they fucked us over with the X-Men in WandaVision. Like they fucked us over with Wolverine and the X-Men and mutants and Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think they're fucking us over here with Kang.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna. I don't expect Kang on this one. No, not in the castle. Like you said, it's probably gonna be Loki.
Well, look, let me ask you a question, Kike.
But I think it's all behind fucking Kang's fucking like mind.
Well,
if we get something, it's gonna be on an after fucking credit thing.
We'll see. But did you see this in the actual fucking video? I'm zooming it in right now, but it looks like there's like a spaceship taking off, or maybe there's.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It might be. Look, it might be just rocks that are floating, but it looks like a spaceship is taking off.
Yeah,
but it looks like there's other
just fucking flying off. I don't know. It might be more androids in there in that castle, pretending it's like Loki.
But why is the tower glowing? Look, it's reminiscent of the stick that they fuck people up with.
Yeah. Yeah, to prune you. I don't know. We have to see, man. I'm not 100%. I'm just expecting, obviously, because everything leads to the fact that it's Kang. So I don't know.
This is the last episode.
That's my fucking opinion again.
All right.
My opinion. I didn't study fucking Marvel.
Well, no one did. No one does. Nobody knows what the fuck they're thinking.
So...
They're fucking sly motherfuckers. Anyways, look again. It was a good episode. That's how we.
It's a long one.
It's a long one too. Appreciate everyone who stuck around till the end. Like always, Kike is gonna give you some life advice real quick. Let you all hit the road with that shit.
Yeah.
Give us some life advice, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to that wrestler, that stupid fucking wrestler.
All right,
dude, you're gonna be drinking.
No, if you're famous
plan it ahead of time,
and you have a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh my god, if you have a lot of money, dude, don't you have fucking delivery and shit? Like, get some fucking food in here. If you need to go and fuck a lady out there,
get a taxi.
Jesus Christ.
Get an Uber.
Get an Uber.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking dumbass.
Don't be a dumbass. Don't drink and drive.
Drink. Have fun. Go to sleep. Don't drive afterwards.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Jesus. Anyways, cheers, motherfuckers. Y'all have to be safe this weekend. You know what it is. Spider-Man trailer. It's still not here.
You've been waiting. We've been waiting.